What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite shit-talking squirrel, back for another YouTube video. We got a crazy case today. I'm not gonna bury the lead. I'm not gonna do all the YouTube crap, and you guys all hate it, and it's like, oh, follow, subscribe, to my Patreon. But I do just want to plug my Instagram really quick. It'll take 2 seconds. If anybody out there is on Instagram, I would really appreciate a follow. I'm trying to get a bigger following out there. I make a lot of art for this channel, and a lot of it goes unused, and so I'm posting a lot of that. I go with themed weeks. I posted these really beautiful golden girls last week, and I'm doing these Yu-Gi-Oh! Squirrel card arts that I made. I don't remember why I made them, honestly. I think I was just messing around. But yeah, all Yu-Gi-Oh! Card arts this week because I'm a nerd. And who knows? You know, I got so many squirrels that need a home. These squirrels need a home, y'all. So they'll be there for you to check them out. Please follow me on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description. And with that, let's just jump right into the content, shall we? Let's get this.
Time for cause numbers 2019-2790, 5511.
So I know it says it right there, but real quick, this original video is from Old Squishy Gardenet's channel. It's all court cases just like this. Link will be in the description to this video and his channel. Go check him out. I appreciate him letting me use the free content. Appreciate you, bro.
5753, 679, and 1034. The state of Texas, and that's the last two cases are 2020. Now, counsel, please.
Your Honor, it's Aaron Sutherland for the state on 2020-0D01034.
Ivan Martinez for the state for the rest of the cases, Your Honor.
Angelina Lugo representing Ernie Duelas on 2019-0D05753 and also 2019-0D02790.
Your Honor, Fernando Chacon representing him on the last 2020 00335 and 2020 0C 00335, but that's a county criminal court case, Your Honor. And I'm probably representing him on all the felonies in your court except for what Ms. Lugo is there for.
Very well. Let the record reflect this is a bond hearing. Ms. Lugo or Mr. Chacon, please, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, this gentleman, Ernie Duelas, we were in court at our last hearing, and he has been on bond, on PR bonds and corporate surety bond as well. He is 21 years of age. He lives in, he was born and raised in El Paso, Texas. And prior to his arrest, he was living with his girlfriend. They're common law in a sense. They have 3 children together. And those children are 1.5 years, 2.5 years of age, and 3.5 years of age. He, prior to his arrest, was working at Church's Chicken. And he has worked, he has attended all his years of schooling. He obtained his high school diploma and then started has an interest in going into the HVAC work. Your Honor, he has been on bond, and has always reported on bond. He's always reported on the PR portion of the bond. He's always stayed in touch with corporate surety bond. He has no positive UAs. If I just a minute here, Your Honor.
I'd like to introduce you all to the hero of today's story, patiently taking notes off to the side with an ever so slight shit-eating grin on his face. This man is our legend of today. He will make this hearing oh so fun. Foreshadowing.
Yeah, no positive UAs. We're at a point on this case, Your Honor, where we would like to work out a plea agreement eventually with this case, but of course everything's taken a little bit more time. We've got cases, misdemeanor cases, and then these felonies as well. I would ask if the court would consider either putting him back on PR bonds. He has never failed to report, as I understand, and or a combination of corporate surety bond with PR bond. If the court were to grant him a bond, his grandparents are willing to take him in initially for a 14-day period of time, just to be sure that he's safe to be around the rest of the family.
Oh man, rip this dude's grandparents. That is not a good sign when your family needs like a detox period from you, like a, a probationary period, just to ensure he's going to behave himself and won't be a complete nightmare. Even his family is unsure this man will behave. Ugh. If I was this guy's attorney, I don't even know if I'd mention that. It like speaks more against him than it does for him. Jeez. Kind of messed up there, pawning him off on the grandparents, too. I can, like, just hear this dude's mom, like, Meme can take him! I'm not gonna do the accent, that's fucked up. He's not living in my house, no sir! He can fuck up Meme and Pepe's house. They can afford it! Oh, they did them old people dirty! Oh, gosh. F's in the chat for this homie's grandparents.
They have a two-story home, and they have they have a section of the house where he could stay by himself.
Oh, Ripperoonie! They won't even let him stay in the main house. That is brutal. Oh, goddamn, this poor guy. What did he do to these people? Shit.
And then his mother and his children, and of course his common-law spouse, would like for him to move back with them. I can tell the court that I think, I'll stop there, Your Honor, and allow Mr. Chacon to proceed and elaborate further if he wishes to.
Anything else you want to say, Mr. Chacon?
Your Honor, he's always had a very good connection with his grandfather and his parents. And he's a very smart young man, and he's been, I guess, transitioning. And so I think that he would be okay to be put on PR bond, Judge.
This is what we call the definition of lawyer fluff. They have said nothing, all while saying something. Like, they basically just said, this dude had a job at Church's Chicken, so he's a fast food employee who got locked up. That is, like, he's a smart guy, he's a nice guy, his family might take him back in if he can prove himself to the grandparents. Like, sometimes it is better off to say nothing than to have said anything at all. Oh, sheesh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Setliff or Mr. Martinez, you want to respond?
Yeah. To Metro. Yeah. Drinking dope, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Roll my 90s, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again. Switch up the flow again. Yeah. Fly in the parachute.
Sure, Your Honor. I want to just go into a few things regarding his current cases. May I share my screen with you, Judge?
Absolutely.
So you have to allow it. I think it's in the middle of your screen under share screen.
I thought so.
So I've taken a little effort in arranging, so for my own understanding, what the defendant has been up to. So that first screen is all the cases that you've called, as well as the pending misdemeanors. As you can see, there are 4 instances of evading, 2 with vehicles and 2 on foot. One of the evading with a vehicle is related to one of the evading on foot. The defendant...
Oh man, look at those mug shots. I love the one in the top right where they had to rough him up a little bit. This is a Hall of Fame worthy cringe gallery. God damn. This boy has been up to some trouble.
Has these pending offenses stemming from an evading with a vehicle in which he evaded on that motorcycle that's in the bottom left, as well as on the motorcycle in oncoming traffic. That's him going against traffic, where I'm indicating with my pointer.
I'm sorry. He drives. That's the route with this cursor. He went down this way, he had oncoming traffic, he swerved around this baby. Oh man, this is a hammering. This guy came correct. Oh, his lawyers are flapping off about, oh, he worked at church's ticket. His parents might have the drugs on the scale. Oh, good God.
This is, he abandoned his motorcycle and ran through a residential area, and they had to pursue him and get him. He had THC, no, he had cocaine in this instance of that amount, less than a gram. And so that was on January 17th of 2019. On April 18th of 2019, he was arrested with others that were in this car. They had additional offenses, which are reflected by those THC cartridges on the right. They had a large amount of money with them, a scale and other accoutrement of drug dealing. That's defendant circled with his co-defendants. And that's that offense that's stemming from there. On May 28th of 2019, this is 2020 0D00679 with evading with a vehicle. Again, he has a Cadillac Escalade, which is a question just as an aside. I wonder about he has two lawyers right now. If they're both appointed, that's a question. He has this Cadillac Escalade. He evades from the officers, abandons the Escalade, and then goes into someone else's backyard. The officer has to chase after him. And in fact, he struggles so much that several officers had to subdue him in that instance. On August 6, 2019, while out on bond again, he sells this cocaine to an undercover officer. That's a picture of the cocaine that he was planning to sell. I would point you to this username is Flamer. Just keep that in mind for just a few minutes, Judge. During 2008.
Oh no, he didn't. He cut and pasted a bunch of Budweiser boxes in the fucking PowerPoint. Oh, it probably took him like an hour to do that on Google Docs. He included like different angles and all the records of his accomplices. My man went in. This is an evisceration. We've gone fucking scorched earth, ladies and gentlemen.
18, the defendant completed PTD on another resisting case, evading and possession of marijuana. So that's 5 total evading cases that he has in his life. He did a beer run with these other people. And that's also significant because he completed PTD in 2018. So this is a timeline.
He puts up the fucking timeline. Oh my god, look at how fucking full that chart is. This guy has been busy. Oh, sub boxes upon sub. Holy shit. How old is this kid? He looked like he was in his 20s. He's like the fucking Pablo Escobar of the North Cali suburb proper. What the fuck? He's out here asking for a PR bond. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Of the defendant's activities starting all the way back in 2015 when he's a PI. He slapped his current girlfriend back then when she was just his girlfriend. He does a runaway case in December of 2017. That's when we have that resisting. He gets out on bond in December of 2018. And we have no other offenses in 2018 because he was on PTD that whole period. He completes it in July of 2018. By early 2019, we have him evading with the vehicle and the possession of that controlled substance, as I was indicating with those 3 friends. And those are the facts of that. He gets out on bond on the 18th. On March 19th, he's evading again. And there's marijuana in the car on that instance. On April 9th, he's out on bond. And on April 18th, he picks up the 1 to 4 grams of THC for surveillance on the motel, and that's with his friends. He gets out on bond. He further there's a El Paso Police Department case stemming from assault with a deadly weapon, where he pointed and fired into the air a firearm having to do with a drug deal gone bad, where someone stole drugs from him and he's threatening someone else as a result of that drug deal. On May 28th, that's when he's evading again, resisting and evading. He gets out on bond on May 30th, and then on August 6th, he sells that cocaine to the undercover officer, and then he's also arrested. And when he's arrested, he has this additional THC on him. It's a first-degree felony amount, and that's the offense that I'm handling. He gets out on bond on the 6th, and on, I'm sorry, I've made an error there. He got out on the 13th, I believe. And then by the November 22nd, I think his PR bond was revoked, and so he was put in jail again, and he got out on bond. And then my case, this 1034 right there, was indicted, and that's when he was arrested in March of 2020. So I also know he is a confirmed Bloods 1700 gang member.
Oh no, not another one. I wonder if he hails from the same chapter as Brooks did. they were clip, street fam. Little boy looking dudes who beat their girlfriends, represent. Gang. Oh, Jesus.
I'ma pull up with the yay like what's the business? Eating lunch with the blood like what's the business? AR double drum like what's the business?
His moniker is Flame, and if you remember back on that text message I was sharing with you, that's his username when he's selling those drugs to the undercover officer. That's the place that he has claimed as his residence, which I believe is, I could be wrong, but I believe it's his grandparents. Further, Judge, I would share with you the jail calls that I have reviewed. He hasn't learned anything on while out on bond. Without reading it to you, Judge, I can make it available to you, but he has some very choice things to say. Well, this is showing that he had a gun when he was arrested in August, and he wanted his dad to sell the gun so he could get out on PR bond. When he talks to his grandmother, this is the language that they use, referring to your decision to revoke his bond.
Am I the effing B?
お前はもう死んでいる。何
I believe so, Judge.
Mr. Ruelas!
And then in March, he
I'm
didn't
the
learn
effing B. Holy. Oh, there's another one. The judge is a hoe? Oh my God. The judge is a hoe dog for.
So, Judge, no respect for your court, no respect for the officers that are taking their life in and the community in danger. Everyone's life is in danger with this defendant out on bond. He's a scary guy. He does not care about driving in front of traffic as it's ongoing in residential areas on multiple occasions, selling drugs, and then referring to you in the way that he did.
Be having them PhDs, player hating degrees. In the Motown, we call it pimping, hogging, and dogging, understand me? Yeah. HK and the mess nigga in this bitch for 9-6. And we gonna lay shit down for you player haters.
He doesn't belong out with those three little kids or the rest of the community. He's not going to follow what the president says, the governor says, county commissioner, the mayor, or what you say, Judge. He's a dangerous person, and he's ready for TDC time.
Oh man, look at him. If I fucked up had a face, it was at this moment he knew he fucked up. Oh God. Oh calling her the F&B. You know the judge is like muting herself to compose herself because she's gonna scream at this kid. Like she was going to lay into him. To say that about a judge and then have the calls in court. Oof, this is like brutal.
Judge, you're muted.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. I don't want to discuss this case anymore. If somebody is referring to me in that manner, way, shape, or form because I revoked his PR bond because he couldn't comply, they had positive UAs, then I'm not going to waste any more time. And I've got other people that probably respect me and respect me a little bit more. Mr. Sedliff, what are the bonds set at?
Your Honor, it's difficult for me to tell on portal. It appears he may not have a bond on my new offense, the 1034.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I have the bond amounts.
What are they?
And just to let you know, Judge, he's only being held on detainer, so none of his bonds have been revoked, cash or surety portions. So I'm gonna go down the docket. That way I can.
His PR bond wasn't revoked?
No, Judge. Okay. He was just detained back in March.
Okay. So I'm setting new bonds then. That's what I'm going to do then.
Okay, Judge.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give me the highest bond amount.
On the 5753 case, that one is a $10,000 cash surety.
That's the highest?
Yes, Judge. Although, as far as cash surety, and then there's a 25,000 PR.
Okay.
I'm on 1034. That one doesn't have a bond at all, right?
I see 25,000 PR.
Okay, thank you. Judge, that's a first degree. I don't know. That one might make sense to be at a different number if that's what you see fit to do.
Yeah, I'm going to put a 50,000.
Oh, that's so good. She's just like, fuck what it says. I'm gonna go higher. Oh, I love it so much. She's like, fuck this guy. He was asking for personal recognizance. And she's like, give him 50 grand.
On a first degree, $50,000 on the 1034, $50,000 surety. On the 2020 679, I'm going to put a 15,000 surety. On the 2019 5753, it's going to remain. It's a 10,000 surety, right, Mr. Castañeda?
Yes, Judge. That was previously posted. And has not been, there's no warrant for it or anything.
Okay, that's okay. I'll leave that one. Then we have another manufacturing delivery, which is a first degree correct in the 5511.
No, I believe that's a state jail,
right?
Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I believe that one's a state jail. That one's under a gram.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Okay. That is going to be a 15,000 surety. And then in the evading arrest, it's going to be another 15,000 as in the other one.
And Judge, on that one, there was a 7,500 cash surety posted. Do you want this to be an additional
7,500, an additional 7,500. I want it to be raised to 15,000. Get it? So all he has to post is another 7,500. Okay. So it's a 15,000. 15. Okay, there it is. Okay, Mr. Sedliff, everything. Anything else we need to do in this case?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Chacon, Ms. Lugo, anything else?
Your Honor, I only want to say to the court, of course, I have total respect for Your Honor, for all the courts, and I will go over all of this with Mr. Duenas.
Good, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Chacon, anything else, sir?
I'm going to do the same, Your Honor.
Man, you know things did not go your way when at the end of the case you are like backpedaling yourself from your client. Like he is radioactive at this point. They could not get away from him fast enough. Ugh. Bad, bad, bad. Cute doggy in the background by this guy, though. I want to give him pats.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Well, but it's not you. It's the.
No, it's okay, Judge. I'm still part of that. So
I
my
know.
apologies for any way.
I don't think in any way, shape, or form, Ms. Lugo, Mr. Chacon, I do not impute the disrespect, the outrageous disrespect that your client has shown the court, the system, me. I do not impute that to either of you. Both of you are fine attorneys. So no worries. Go be safe, everybody. Go be safe, everybody. Y'all may be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Aaron. That was great. You taught me how to share screen with somebody else now. Okay,
I
we're
know
late.
now we both know.
I know. We're late for our next one. I'm going to get back on, okay?
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Be sure to check out the Instagram page. We're going to be live streaming tomorrow. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday the 18th of May, and we're going to be live streaming the 19th of May at 5:30 Eastern Time, and try to get there every Friday. So if today's a Thursday, it'll be probably up tomorrow too. So, okay, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Just a quick one for you. Okay, bye-bye.